Hello. Well, I got my new welder in. Totally stoked. I've been using this old Lincoln Square Wave 175, which it's a good machine, but I've been using it for a long time, and it really doesn't have any features other than it just welds. So with all the technology out nowadays of welders, this AHP that I got is amazing. So I'm not going to do an unboxing like a lot of people do. It's so boring. Get the thing out of there and show me what it does. So that's what I did. As you can probably hear it in the background, it's already running. I just made my first couple of beads, and holy crap, man, it makes a bad welder into a good welder. So there it is. So it looks like a lot of knobs, which it is, which is what's really cool about this particular welder. I mean, it does everything. And you can see underneath it the old Square Wave, which still technically works. So I'm going to sell that one, and I need to build a really nice welding cart for that. And my Miller equipment over here, I got the MIG on the bottom there and plasma cutter on the top. So I'm going to build a cart that incorporates all three of these. Something really cool, so I'll do a video on that too. But yeah, it's this thing's legit. All the little knobby thingies that it does. So has start amps, main amps, end amps. So that's actually used with the trigger. So you can see this 2T, 4T button over here. There's a trigger that you can put on the handle itself, and that's what all the top buttons are about. So mainly when you use the foot pedal, you're just using main amps and pulse frequency, and that then you can control the amperage through the pedal itself. With the trigger that goes on the handle, there's no control, it's just off and on, so that's why they have the different features. And then pulse frequency, we got pulse amps and pulse time. So all of those actually pulse the electricity on and off. That's really good for thinner sheet metal so that you don't overheat it, but it works great on thick stuff too. So you can set those up wherever you want. Just have to kind of play around with them. I did some research on the old YouTuber there, so I think I'm in a pretty good spot right now. This is the first time using it, and then I just threw all this stuff on there and boom, it started welding. And then the bottom row, we got AC frequency, AC balance, that's like a cleaning effect, and then post flow, that's how much gas is going to flow after you shut it off, so you can keep your welds from getting contaminated. And then we have high-low on the frequency. So you can see there's three different switches, bottom is off. And then we got two different rings on there. Is this thing focusing? Two different rings on there, so that's for the high-low frequency. And then AC/DC. AC is for aluminum, DC is for steel. And then you got the TIG or stick, which it's going to live at TIG. I never do stick welding, there's really no reason to. But I could do it if I want to. So it's got a digital readout on the amperage, so I can change that, and it's kind of cool. So it's fairly accurate. It says 100 on the dial, 97 on the screen, so I mean that's no big deal. And yeah, so far so good. This thing's awesome. All right, so here's my first two beads on aluminum, which in my opinion are pretty amazing. Just firing up a brand new machine and not knowing where the settings are. Seems like it, and I didn't clean this aluminum either, it's all dirty. So you see in the very beginning it was just a little cold. I put some more heat to it with the pedal, and she rolled down pretty good. And then this one would get good penetration on the bottom, but it's actually just a skosh hot. But it's yeah, it's amazing. So that's my new welder. So I'm going to play around with doing a little bit more welding, and I'm going to do some steel on there and see how it does. And there's a bunch of little knobs and features I got to play around with and see how all that stuff works. But yeah, totally stoked. And I'll be working some more on the manifold, so keep in tune for that, and you guys have a great day.